Let's start with the objective. As the objective investment goals is crucial in reaching the financial success. Our group aims to achieve the following objective for the investment game. The first one, to increase the income by getting 2% return per group. Using the given withdrawal money of Rm100,000 each person, we hope that we can get return of Rm10,000 for the group. The second objective, to maintain a positive cash flow at the end of the period. We aim to have a positive cash flow within the 2 months till the end. The third one, to be one of the members entering top 5 lists, in hope that among more than 100 players in the game, we can be in the top list player with capital gain. Next, the strategy employed. In order to achieve our goals, we decided a few strategies. The first one is to enter short-term investment, as the time given for the investment game is only 2 months. Also, consider the risk. We didn't intend to buy high-yield investment. The second strategy is to be an active player. As we just have a short period of time, we try not to hold the stock for a long time. However, it depends on the player if she decided to be a passive player. The third strategy is to invest in capital market sector, which is equity investment, the sector that we're mostly familiar. Also, the benefit is the possibility of receive return for amount invested.
Drafting and planning are essential for investors to succeed in trading, especially for beginners like us. Therefore, there are several trading plans that our group applied in trading on Bursa Marketplace. Our trading plan is started with the skill assessment and then followed by mental preparation. We did this before buying and selling stocks usually. We will make sure our body is energized and ready to trade. Next, in our trading plan, we also set our risk level. The amount of risk can be varied from 1% to 5%. Therefore, our group set out to take risks not exceeding 2%. And then, the fourth technique is setting goals. In setting goals, we target to achieve profit 2% of our total capital. And then, we will do our homework before the market opens. Other than that, our trading plan also contains settling the exit and entry rules. Moreover, our trading plan also to keep excellent record for each transaction. Last but not least, we did a performance analysis. We revised back all the trading history by looking at the trade performance, either it is good or bad to our portfolio. In conclusion, having plans before trading is important. Although there are some plans are not useful and not working on us, at least our group are able to map and alter our route.
Next, we continue to cut loss strategy. Our group had decided that we want to cut loss at 2% loss. It is because we didn't want to take risks more than 2%. Additionally, we also didn't want to waste time waiting for unpredictable things like stock price.
We have 4 strategies in our entry plan, which is risk tolerance, investing style, long-term financial goals, and access to capital. Risk tolerance was determined by several factors such as the total money that we must trade and the period given for us to play the game. For investing style, we choose to invest or buy stock not only from the big company that conquer the market, but also we buy stocks from the company that not really conquer the market. Our third strategy ensures that all of us can maintain our momentum in buying the stocks and do not always thinking to just buy the stock from the big company without thinking of our capital. The last strategy, we access to our capital balance to know if the money is enough or not to buy the stocks from the company that we choose. We will buy the stocks that's suitable with our balance because we do not want to take the risk when we are failing get the profit when we buy the stocks in a big amount from the big company.
So for exit plan strategy, we basically decided 3 strategies, which are selling back when the price go down below the risk percentage, which is cut loss, selling back when the price did not going up or down for a week, and lastly when our target profit for the company achieved. we decided to invest in 5 different sectors to make sure there are diversification in our portfolio. So moving on to the first sector, which is financial service, Bank Islam Malaysia Berhad. Looking at the performance using fundamental analysis based on 3 ratio shows in the slide, we decided that it is worth to invest in it. And also supported with the technical analysis that had been indicated with Ichimoku Cloud, we basically invest in BIMB during it was downtrended and expected to moving up. However, we did some mistake by sell it back the day after, since it has potential to grow more in a few weeks after that.
Then, for fundamental analysis, we had planned to invest in F&N Company, which is a manufacturer and distributor of food and beverage. We take this decision because we had analysed this company based on ROE, PE ratio and earning per share ratio. Due to these 3 ratios, we can conclude that F&N is a good company to invest in since their EPS ratio is quite high. Furthermore, for technical analysis, we use MACD indicator before we invest in F&N company. During the period we play this investment game, we can see through this figure that the performance of this company is good. It is because the MACD line continued to increase and cross the signal line until it crossed above 0. So, it indicates that the stock price will increase.
The third company for fundamental analysis is KPJ Healthcare Berhad, a private healthcare service. The ROE is 5.679%, which means for every ringgit in equity generate 5.69 cents in profit. For PE ratio is 36.62% or 36.62 times, which means the investor pay RM 36.62 for every ringgit of current earnings. Compared to the other company from the same sectors, KPJ has higher average PE, which is 25.2 times. The last fundamental indicator is the EPS ratio, which is 0.012%. The company EPS is considered low compared to other company. Overall, KPJ performance is a bit ambivalent. The company may have high rate of profit retention, but it has low rate in earning growth.
The fourth company we chose is Dua Pharma Biotech. Roughly, the return on equity of the company is 10.93%. Moreover, this company's price earnings ratio is 23.02. This company had 0.07% earnings per share of December 2022. Overall, Dua Pharma Biotech has a high price earnings ratio and low earnings per share. Buying and selling in this company is using Ichimoku Cloud. Using Ichimoku Cloud, we identified the trend using Tenkan Sen and the Kijun Sen. From 1st December, the Tenkan Sen is below the Kijun Sen and it indicates a downtrend. But when we confirmed it back using Kumo, the trend was to be in an uptrend because the price is above Kumo. Therefore, we decided to buy and hold in this company starting 1st December.
For Karimin Petroleum fundamental analysis, the first ratio shows the return on equity, which is as much as 5.49%. Next, the price to earning ratio shows a ratio of 14.17, and we find that Karimin's price to earnings ratio is higher than Alam Maritime Resources Company, which is in the same sector as it. Karimin's earning per share ratio also is higher than Alam's with a rate of 4.16%. For technical analysis, we use moving average, convergence or divergence indicator to see the suggested time for us to buy or sell the stocks. We can see that from the 1st November, the MACD line is below than the signal line, but it still moves up until on the 21st November, it crosses the signal line and made it to move above signal line. So that the ratios above and the indicators shown prove that Karimin Petroleum is one of the companies that can potentially give us profit in the Bursa marketplace investment game.
after 2 months of playing, with the help of Dr. Adli and the strategies that we decided, we successfully achieved profit around 9% of the total capital that gave to us, which is RM 500,000, which was originally we just target to achieve 2% from the total capital. However, neither of these group members happened to be in the top 5, but we managed to maintain positive cash flow.